Porsche 550 Spyder 1954–56. The Porsche 550 was a racing sports car produced by Porsche from 1953 to 1956. In that time only 90 Porsche 550s were produced, but it quickly established dominance in the 1.1 and 1.5 liter classes. The Porsche 550 is a mid-engine car with an air-cooled four-cylinder engine, following the precedent of the 1948 Porsche 356-1 prototype designed by Ferry Porsche. The mid-engine racing design was further developed with Porsche's 718 model. Its advantages led to it becoming the dominant design for top-level racing cars by the mid-1960s. The Porsche 550 has a solid racing history. The first race it entered, the Nürburgring Eifel race in May 1953, it won. The 550 Spyder would usually finish top 3 in its class. Each Spyder was designed and customized to be raced. A 1957 Porsche 550A Spyder sold at auction in 2018 by RM Sotheby's for $4,900,000, $3,814,118, the highest price for a 550 at auction. The Type 550 is powered by an all-aluminium 1498cc, 1.5 liters, 91.4 cubic inches, naturally aspirated air-cooled four-cylinder boxer engine known as the Furman engine, Type 547. Its valve train uses double overhead camshafts on each cylinder bank, driven by vertical shafts, actuating 2 valves per cylinder. The engine is equipped with twin 2-barrel Solex PJJ downdraft carburetors and dual ignition. In its first version it produced 110 PS, 108 horsepower, 81 kilowatts, at 6,200 revolutions per minute and a maximum torque of 121 Nm, 89 pounds-feet, at 5,000 revolutions per minute. The engine of the 550 is mounted in front of the rear axle, making it mid-engined. This gives it a more balanced weight distribution, and allows for largely neutral handling. On the other hand, the low mass moment of inertia about the vehicle's vertical axis can lead to a sudden, difficult to control rotation of the car. Ferdinand Porsche had pioneered this design layout with the Auto Union Grand Prix car of the 1930s. The first 550 had a fully synchronized 4-speed gearbox. Starting in 1956, a 5-speed gearbox was used, but its first gear only had to start and, like the reverse gear, had to be placed over a barrier and not synchronized. Excessive slip to the drive wheels and corners was prevented by a limited slip differential. Inspired by the Porsche 356, which was created by Ferry Porsche, as well as Spyder prototypes built and raced by Walter Glückler starting in 1951, the factory decided to build a car designed for use in auto racing. The Porsche 550 Spyder was introduced at the 1953 Paris Auto Show. The 550 was very low to the ground, in order to be efficient for racing. In fact, former German Formula One racer Hans Hermann drove it under closed railroad crossing gates during the 1954 Mille Miglia. The car was also featured in the 2000 racing game, Need for Speed, Porsche Unleashed.